What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Gabriel Show. So, busy day. Wifey wanted to get the Christmas tree and start decorating the house already. I'm telling you guys, as soon as Halloween was over, she said, bet, it's Christmas. She done skipped Thanksgiving, man. I don't know if there's other people who's like that. My wife's like that. She loves to enjoy the holidays. She keeps it up a month prior to Christmas and a month after. Like, it's just straight, like I don't know, the North Pole at my house right now. All right, especially if my son, he's able to like speak, and he's able to speak more now and be interactive. So it's pretty cool to just watch him experience these things. So that's cool, guys. And I was just sitting here by myself and I was just counting my blessings, and like, I just want to talk with you guys because I know everybody struggles, right, in life. Whether you make the poverty level or whether you make six figures, it don't matter how much money you make, everybody's gonna struggle. And I'm learning, like, you have to be able to control your desires, your wants, living within your means, or even better, living below your means, in order to truly enjoy this thing called life. Like, you have to stop looking at what other people are doing and just look inward and ask yourself, what would make you happy, right? What would make you happy? And the reason why I'm saying all this, right, is because this year, right, I'm basically about to make the most money I've made in my life besides COVID, like, on an individual level, right? And I'm still not happy. Still not happy. And I never understood when they said, yo, you could be making six figures living paycheck to paycheck, or making six figures and still be unhappy. And I never really understood, like, how's that possible? And also, like, how they say, oh, football players go broke, like, first year or two of them, like, retiring. Or, like, like how people, lottery winners, they fall into a lot of money and how they go broke. Like, I never really understood it. And now that I'm in a position where I'm making the most money I ever made in my life, I totally get it. I totally get it, guys. I'm definitely living above my means right now. Definitely living above my means. Like, we have about $40,000 worth of bathroom renovations going on. I took out a car loan for about 60 grand to get my wifey a brand new car. And I have other expenses as well. They're not so bad, but I have bills. I have bills up my ass, just like everybody here in America. Now, whose fault is that? That's my fault. That's my problem, right? But I feel like the reason why I put myself in so much debt is because I had so much confidence in my income. All right. Between me and you, and I know it's not wise to really, I'm not going to give you guys exact numbers of how much I make. But just from my nursing career, because I work a full-time ICU job and I also work a part-time ICU job. On average, I work 5 to 6 days a week, bro, in New York City. So, guys, this year I'm going on over 200K as an individual level, right? Awesome. A lot of people would be like, yo, that's bread, bro. Oh my God, you're making a lot of bread. But, like, guys, in life, there's 3 things that you have to balance. You have to balance your finances, you have to balance your health, and you have to balance your time. Right now, my focus is going on my finances because I put myself in such a bad position where I have all this debt, where I'm working every day. And although I'm making all this money, I'm technically still living paycheck to paycheck because I need these paychecks in order to keep up with the lifestyle, in order to keep up with the debt. You see what I'm saying? So although I'm making all this money, I know a lot of people, they would be freaking investing. They would be maxing out their 401k. They would be maxing out their Roth IRA. They would be putting money here and here and here. And I used to do all that stuff, but what happened is it's lifestyle inflation, lifestyle creep, okay? This is why I'm telling you guys, you have to minimize your desires so that this way you could truly enjoy your life. Because I don't even think I need this much money in order to be happy. Because, like, I be asking myself, now that I'm working every day and I barely have a chance to be off, I enjoy my day off more than anything. Like, I was off yesterday and I said, you know what? I'm not posting anything because I just have to enjoy it. Like, I was locked in at home with my family. And I was just really just in the moment. I didn't touch my phone. I was not on any type of social media. And I was like, yo, bro, this is what life's about. You know, like, it's crazy because when you work a lot and you make all this money, like, it feels good, but then after that, you start to miss the people you love. You start to miss your family, because think about the other things you have to balance. You have to balance time, right? Time for your family, for God, right? And just for yourself. I don't have that, right? And I'm working night shift. So it's like, I wake up during the day and, bro, I'm just like, I work all night, and then during the day I'm sleeping basically all the time. And when I wake up, I don't have a chance for anything, guys. I barely get a chance to drop the dick off, if you want me to be completely honest with you, okay? And when I do drop it off, guys, I'm damn near about to have a heart attack. Like, I need to have my asthma pump next to me, okay? And I need to make sure, like, you know, that I do some stretches before we start. I get a banana, guys. My electrolytes are all effed up, and I'm trying to put in this work, guys. I'm sweating. Guys, I feel like I'm about to die, bro. And she out here thinking it's the same. It's not the same. Yeah, my pockets are fatter, but so is my stomach, guys. I don't know if you guys can see the difference. Look at my face. My face is actually, I'm looking at my face, how circular it's getting, right? I'm not the same, yo. People think I'm the same guy. Like, I used to do kickboxing, guys. Look at my old videos, right? We used to do amateur kickboxing. I used to go in there and spar with the young lads, bro. I don't even know why I'm saying lads, but I used to spar with these young lads, bro, because I would go there and I see a little 16-year-old or a little 20-year-old that I'm trying to make sure I still got it. The other day, guys, I tried doing that, guys. I got my ass beat, man. It was so embarrassing, bro. And I almost live streamed it too. I almost live streamed it. That would have been so embarrassing. And I asked myself, what's the point of making all this money if I'm gonna get my ass beat? Like, I can't even, guys, I was trying to get my black belt. I made it to a yellow belt. I'm this close to getting my green belt, you know, and it's like never gonna happen. I've been training for damn near 10 years now, right? My wife has the time to train, and she's training, and I feel like her hands is getting better than mine. It's not that I don't have the technique. It's just like when you actually spar and you train, you know, there's actually technique and you need the stamina. And these young kids, they have the energy, bro. So he put it on me, bro. I was just trying to defend myself, put my hands up, and I was like, you know, trying to bob and weave and run around, guys. I was damn near able to breathe. So now I could damn near do the things I love anymore, bro. I was not able to do my finisher moves. I could barely lift my legs up how I used to. And I'm like, damn, I'm getting old, bro. It's crazy because I'm making all this money, but I can't move how I used to move, right? I can't drop the dick off how I used to drop the dick off. And now I'm not happy because I'm not giving enough time to my health. See, guys, those are the three things you got to think about: your finances, your health, and your time. Right now, I'm putting all my energy on my finances. And let's talk about the YouTube channel. Guys, I feel like I'm not giving you guys the best of me. Okay, I use YouTube as therapy. This is how I make my videos, right? I'm just venting on the side. And I don't even know how we get paid. Shout outs to y'all. Shout outs to y'all for the support and everything. But yeah, like for the past 3 months, like prior, I was making no money on YouTube. You know, barely making any money. I was definitely making over the threshold, like $100. I'd use that to buy diapers. I'd use that to like put gas in my car or go on a little dinner. But for the past few months, guys, I definitely made a few grand, right? And that's awesome. That's awesome. And that's enough for me because my mortgage is only $1,000, right? So I think 2 months ago we made around $2,000, and then I made about $1,700. This month I only made about like $1,100. And I know we're not supposed to go into details, right? Because I'm not trying to invite any jealousy or envy in my life. But I just want to be transparent with you guys, because I know a lot of times people be like, oh, I can't wait to make this much money because I'm gonna be so happy. That's not true, right? You have to really budget your money, minimize your desires, really work and live within your means to be happy. That's how you're going to be happy, because you could still be making $500,000 a year, $1 million a year. And if you don't know how to manage your money, bro, you're still not going to be happy. You're still going to be depressed. And if you don't find the balance in what I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you, you're still going to be stressed. So what I'm trying to say is just like, yo, I'm not even taking this serious. Like, I want to be a YouTuber. And I know that sounds crazy because I have about 18,000 subs. But still, I don't feel like I'm a YouTuber because I'm not giving you guys the best of me. I'm just in this car whenever I can. I'm just talking. And sometimes I make sense. Sometimes I don't, right? Every once in a while, I think we all just pray, man, let this be the video that just blows up. Right? We all just pray. We drop this shit like, yo, let this be the one, God, because we got bills this month, right? And that's how I take this. But then I'm like, what if I actually had the chance to sit down in a little studio, really make content, that I enjoy, because you guys know I like talking about finances. I like to talk about nursing. I like to talk about the economy. Like, I don't know, guys. You guys know I'm definitely all over the place. You guys still stay here. Thank you. You decide to stay here. I don't know. You guys probably like, eventually he'll make a nice video and I'll watch it. But guys, I want to have structure. I would love to have structure. I would love to have like a schedule, you know what I mean, to really sit down and make good content. Like, I'm really trying to find the balance in my life right now, and I'm realizing it doesn't cost that much. Like, I don't need much to be happy. I don't need to be making this much money. I really don't. Like, once the bathroom renovations are complete and I pay off that debt and I pay off the car loan, right, like I'm telling you guys right now, you know, just gonna focus on eliminating the consumer debt, really building an emergency fund for about a year, and probably make sure I stack up a little bit more money in like in my brokerage account, just so that this way I have money working for me. And I'm not really stressing on paying off my mortgage, because I got a low interest rate, and that right there is a blessing, because in these times you're not going to find a low interest rate anymore, right? That is a thing in the past. So that's what I'm doing, guys. I'm just taking advantage of that interest rate, and I'm just gonna ride it out. And I want to find the balance to slow down, right? To slow down, get back into shape, because I'm getting fat, right? I don't want to be fat, right? I would like to get my body back into shape. I don't care if I work less, probably work just one job, right? And then I'll give more time to my family, you know, to my church. I'll give more time for my health, you know. I'll be able to focus on my diet. I'll be able to cook at home. I'll be able to help out more, you know, with what needs to be done. Like right now I'm about to do laundry, and just the little things, guys. Like, you don't need much to be happy. It doesn't cost that much. Like, if you have Wi-Fi, you know what I mean, you have hot water, you have food on the table, you have a roof over your head. That's the basics, and that's the type of guy I am. I like everything that I like to do. I realize is free. I like to work out. Now that I'm working all the time, I realize, like, yo, now that I don't have time to work out, it's getting to me. And now I didn't realize how big it was to just go to the gym, put an AirPod in, and just work out, get that dopamine, that natural dopamine hit, or just go for a walk, drinking water, having time to watch a movie, having time, right, just to play video games. Okay? I bought a PS5, and guys, I don't even have the chance to touch it, bro. Right? I have all my boys trying to play Rainbow Six with me. We're all talking about the new GTA. But let's be honest with yourself right now. Nigga, are you gonna have the time to play it? You're not gonna have the time to play it. We're all gonna download it, and it's just gonna be there. And we're like, you're gonna pay for the first day, and after that, bro, you're gonna have to go to work. You're gonna have to just do something, and you won't have the time to actually enjoy it, right? It's just gonna be there, downloaded. Like, I downloaded so much games, and I don't have the time to play it. And right now, guys, I'm really fighting just to find the balance in my life. So I don't have an income problem. I don't. I think I have a problem managing my money. And I know it sounds crazy. People saying, why is he just telling all his business on the internet? Well, okay, guys. First things first, like I said, I'm not trying to invite any jealousy or envy in my life. But there's some people out there, right, who really listen to what I'm saying. And I know I could talk to chat GBT and they'll give me a plan. But it's nice to talk to real life people who went through what I went through, who experienced what I went through. People who are older than me, who has wisdom, who have a family, who fell for the traps that I fell through. And then people take the time and they give me good advice in my comments. And all you have to do is put your pride aside, put your ego aside, listen to these people, take the gems, you know, and the things you don't like, you don't have to take it. But the things that make sense, you take it. And your life will be so much better, man. And this is why I love my community, because you guys really do help me out. But like, that's my problem right now, man. I'm really just trying to find the balance to just be happy. Like, I don't care about making any more money now. That's not the problem I have. Like, you know, I have to find the balance to enjoying my life. Okay. And that's the thing, guys. That's my dilemma. And I just wanted to share that with you guys, because maybe somebody out there is going through the same problem. We all have our different struggles, no matter how much money you make. You just because, you know, you make 30K or you make 230K, it doesn't mean you're not struggling. You're probably still struggling in your own way. You're probably still living paycheck to paycheck. Like, I can't go without a check, bro, because I'd be stressed, man. All these bills on my ass, it wouldn't make sense. So, you know what? We have to find a way to minimize our expenses, right? You know, get rid of whatever consumer debt we have, build a good emergency fund, and really start stacking up our assets, and so that we could have time to do the things we love. We don't have to work 2 jobs anymore. If I could just work 1 ICU job, because nursing wasn't meant to be working all these days, right? You work 1 job 3 days a week, 12-hour shifts, and mine's night shift. Cool, I'll have 4 days off to really do everything else that I'd want to do, like go to the gym, spend time with my wife, spend time with my son, spend time making content, like that's what's on my mind right now. And that's what I'm thinking about, because I just want to give you guys the best of me, and I want to give my wife the best of me. I'm tired of giving her these big back strokes, bro. Guys? It's a murder scene, bro. It's like you would have thought I came from the gym, bro. Like and I know I'm not the only one. This shit's embarrassing, right? I need my 6 packs back, bro. I don't want to have a dad bod. I don't. But like, I need to stop focusing on what everybody else focusing on in this capitalistic country of wanting more and more and more and more. Now I'm realizing less is more. Less is more, guys. The less you have, the less days you have to go to work, the less money you need to substantiate your bills, and the more time you have to do the things you actually love. Like, I could see myself literally being a streamer, playing video games, and just chopping it up with you guys, making jokes and just having a great time and making really good content. I could do that. I know I can. But I'm too busy on keeping up with the Jones, the Jeffersons, the Jean Baptistes, the whoever else they may be, whoever family you are. I'm too busy, bro. The Jean Pierres, you know what I mean? The Shannons, the everybody, bro. I'm too busy trying to keep up with everybody. I need to just focus on my life, right? And focus on what I got to do, and focus on what I got going on, and focus on what's going to make me happy. That's what I got to do. So, whew. You see, guys, this is how I work out my thoughts. This is how I use YouTube. I use it as therapy. And I post it. And sometimes the videos, it makes sense. And I use it. And I buy some diapers for my family, man. That's how I do it, man. But thank you so much for your support. Thank you for listening to me this morning. I got to head out, get back to the grind. Peace.